When TYLA took over the world with Water, everyone thought it was up from there. The song became a significant success. It became the first song by a South African solo artist to surpass 1 billion streams. The song also won the inaugural Grammy Award for the Best African Music Performance.
And the Grammy goes to Water, TYLA.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. Like, I never thought I'd say I won a Grammy at 22 years old. Guys.
Additionally, Water achieved RAA Platinum status in the US, signifying 1 million units sold, but eventually being certified 3 times Platinum in the US alone. The song's popularity was further boosted by a viral TikTok dance challenge, and it reached #1 on the US Afrobeat songs charts. She broke into the top 10 Billboard 200, and this has to be a career-defining moment, and at this point, especially for a South African. But the cracks were beginning to show. When Hollywood became Hollywood, it became Hollywood.
In South Africa, my race is called colored, and it's a very stressful term to use in America because I know it's a derogatory term.
Right.
But I mean, that's what we are called.
So TYLA started circulating and trending for the wrong reasons. She attracted major controversy when she basically created an internet culture war. And she basically said she was proudly a colored woman. But obviously it didn't make sense to most Black Americans. And apparently TYLA is Zulu, Mauritian, Indian, and Irish. So to be fair, she was just being proud of who she is. But Black Americans didn't really want to hear that. To them, it seemed as though she's rejecting a whole community.
It's basically niggas in America who are mad at her because they want her to say she's Black, but in South Africa and what they've gone through, if you're probably a lighter skinned person, knowing that you haven't gone through the plight of the darker skinned Black South Africans, you would refer to yourself as colored. But in America, the term colored is kind of like, wait, why are you?
Yeah, I feel like maybe her team should have known better. Her team should have probably like told her, like done enough research to be like, yeah, she is colored, obviously, but like as a worldwide artist, right, you would need to kind of look at things like that, you know. I think she should have just identified as Black, bro. You know?
Using that term because of her. Okay, it makes all the sense in the world now. Okay, so TYLA's right. You know, I've always just said, we here in the United States keep thinking that everybody needs to kowtow to what we got going on. Hell nah, man. Like, what the fuck?
So in America, the word colored is trauma-based, and it reminds them of a very terrible place in their political history. Just like how we feel trauma from the K word, right? And yeah. I just think this was more of a global misinterpretation because some may have thought that she was throwing a slur and refusing the whole Black culture. And these days, especially with the internet, it's difficult to explain yourself there and there, but also don't wait too long because people will start assuming things.
They failed her. TYLA's team, her American team, should have schooled her on these dynamics and made sure that she prepared her for these interviews, prepared her for these questions, and they didn't do that. They tried to do the same old two-step, which is we're just gonna sneak this non-Black person in here and pretend she's Black, but she's really not, but we're gonna get them Black dollars.
That's crazy.
So TYLA spoke about the controversy to Cosmopolitan. She said she's happy that people were actually having this conversation around race and people would get to understand that South Africa is more than just Black and white. She added she grew up as a South African knowing herself as colored, but she's also mixed race and Black.
And the majority increasing was not something they wanted. So instead, what they set out to do was, they said if you were a person who was Black and then you were also half white, they would then recategorize you as a new race, and that race they called colored.
Nonetheless, her explanations just deepened everything and put her into a deeper hole, especially when she went to the Breakfast Club.
School me on these debates that they be having about your identity as a South African colored person. What does that even mean?
Can we not? Por favor.
Oh, I like that. We keeping that in the interview too. I like when they talk from the back and say we can't. I like that. That's good. That's even better.
Next one, please.
That's even better.
She then went on X to say that she's never denied her black.
See, now this is why I'm saying her team should have known better. Because why take her to this like Breakfast Club while like she's trending for like all sorts of things, you know? Because obviously, if you monthly put it to you and you can't just like duck them the whole time.
I don't know where that comes from. I'm mixed with Black, Zulu, Irish, Mauritian, Indian, and colored. In South I would be classified as a colored woman, and other places I would be classified as just a black woman. Race is classified differently in different parts of the world. She tried to claim both cultures, both colored and black, and that she's not expecting to be identified as colored to people who don't feel comfortable with that term. And yeah, people just felt as though she was doubling down.
I mean, I know that people have been having this issue with TYLA saying that she's colored. I think that she probably didn't realize that it meant something different. She's only 19 years old, number one, or 18 or something. She's a kid.
Yeah.
And I think she didn't realize that it was different for you than it is for us. And for her, it was very important to claim that identity.
That's
because
right.
In South Africa,
culture.
Yes, and in South Africa, this is it's important that she identifies as a colored person.
So since then, everything she's done has been viewed really closely. At the 2024 VMAs, TYLA won the Best Afrobeat Song for Water, but she created even more controversy and people were...
That's why I also felt like people didn't know how to like feel or react when she came out, because she's the first, I think she's the first to do it like that, you feel me? Like internationally and successfully too. That's why people were also like, gang hate, because
only people that will fully appreciate you are people from home, because no matter how America feels about TYLA, us as South Africans will always and always and always love TYLA. So I want people to take this as a lesson, and we have so many examples of this. We've had Nasty C, who went through and it didn't work out. TYLA, who went through and it's seeming like it's not work out, and TYLA has reached the Billboard. She has a Grammy, but she's hitting 3,000 unit sales at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be careful of how we export our...
Yeah, nah, facts, you right. Like, I feel like the next person to come through should learn from these people's mistakes, you know? Especially like colored artists and all that.